Hello, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls Legends. I am Twinklebutt, and this game is awesome. And we are here to play through the main story. The only thing that you've missed is they asked me to select an avatar based on all the different Elder Scrolls races, and I picked Argonian because it said that they're rewarded for playing longer games. And in case you don't know, this is a trading card game, and in trading card games, control style, where you just kind of outlast your opponent, really rocks. I'm a really big fan of TCG games. I love deck building, and so far, what I've seen of this game has been really impressive. So I'm gonna show you guys the prologue, and then we're gonna go straight into chapter 1. And I haven't done this before, so this will be fresh.
The Elder Scrolls show us what was, and what yet will be. And they have revealed much to me.
Spare us your stories, old man, unless they can sharpen spears. Our war chief is dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack. We must prepare for battle.
We should go, Kellen. We have the scroll we came for, and this one smells blood in the wind.
Patience, Nog. I have words yet to speak here. Stories can do surprising things, Spear Maiden, whether they are true or not. And this is one you should hear. It comes from the Great War that nearly ended the Empire. It began when the High Elves slaughtered every Imperial blade, calling themselves the New Aldmeri Dominion. They and their allies swept through the land, even capturing the Imperial city itself. The Emperor fled north, leaving Cyrodiil to the invaders. This is the story of a forgotten hero who changed the very course of history.
So just so you guys know,
Bring me a warrior with strength and courage. That Nord looks adequate. Bring the mortal forth, and for his opponent, that one.
okay, I was gonna say there was a little bit of the prologue that didn't show up. I was afraid it wouldn't get translated, but it was there. You saw it. The artwork in this game is beautiful. However, I have played very little Elder Scrolls. I would get bored, like as sacrilegious as that is to say. I would pick a direction, just keep going, and then eventually I would just get bored of the game. That's how I played both Oblivion and Skyrim. But this looks amazing. So let's go into chapter 1 and see how it goes and get some more of this incredible art.
Sorry. Better your blood than...
Okay.
Why do I have a feeling they're going to kill us either way?
Looks like this is pretty...
Play your creature.
This is just going to be a tutorial battle where they just kind of script what you're doing. It's given us our stats already.
Place the creature in the lane.
So right here, hold on, 1 second. So this shows our different attributes like that make up our class. In this case, it's strength and willpower. And this determines what cards we can play. So strength cards, red cards, we can play red cards. We can also play yellow cards.
Place the creature in the lane.
And then, okay.
I'm not ready to die!
Okay, so it's like Hearthstone. where
Attack one of their creatures with your scuttler.
there's no blocking phase. Like your opponent can choose to just go face or to make trades. So we have a choice of either killing off the foraging mud crab or killing off the desperate captive. Let me see what this person. So we're gonna play this no matter what.
Don't worry, I've got this.
But if we want to go for get more out of this card, we can kill the mud crab and we'll still have this guy left over. Or we can kill this and save ourselves more damage to the face. And since this character can take that character and still live, well, this character can kill that character. I think our best chance is to trade here and to protect our 2/2 that we just played and our face. We only have 7
Creatures
health.
battle. Each damages the other. When creatures fight, they deal damage equal to their power.
Okay, so let's put a stop to that. So this guy's just a 3/1. That's not that impressive.
They won't escape us.
Isgramor!
And damage persists.
Have they any mead in their blood?
Heavy battle axe.
You drew an item. Play Heavy Battle Axe to improve one of your creatures.
So before I do that, let's see how much damage we have. We've got 5 plus the battle axe. That's 9 total. So we can just hit his face and kill him. So it doesn't matter which one we put it on.
I have you now.
Reduce your opponent's
Isgramor!
You're pretty good with that axe. We work together, we might have a chance.
Well, awesome. So that was clearly the tutorial battle. And because I picked Argonian, it should give me Argonian cards as I level up. So I guess in this case, where like the battle between us is represented by this card game, where like in the story of itself we're fighting, but in this game we're actually like, you know what I mean? Like we're not actually fighting, even though we are fighting in the story. Like they're fighting in different ways. I'm not making any sense.
As you level up, you'll be able to upgrade the starter cards in your collection.
Well, that's fucking cool. It costs the same amount, it has the same stats, but now when we play it, we can deal 1 damage. That's pretty useful. That's an action. That's a blue action. Okay, so that's what that means. I guess it means you can upgrade it. So, I think when we play the story missions, though, they're going to be
I'm Tyr, one of the Blades. 2 of us, a dozen of them. It's almost a fair fight.
Oh, so I guess I didn't fucking kill him. Well, that's too bad. Well, I guess we'll kill them instead.
Most games have 2 lanes. Creatures can only attack enemy creatures in the same lane.
Okay, so yeah, in the last game there's only 1 lane, now we've got 2. So instead of if I put
Choose a lane for your scuttler.
this guy in this lane and he puts someone in this lane, they won't be able to attack each other. I have no idea how this is going to affect like the long-term game, but it's an interesting mechanic to say the least.
When you deploy Orc Clansman, he'll strengthen one of your creatures.
So what we can do, normally this guy would just be able to like they wouldn't trade at they basically nullify each other, but because I can boost him, he can go up to a 2/2 and kill that guy in 1 shot. So I'm gonna put him in this lane.
Take on my clan, you take on me.
Now, attack the...
Okay, so it doesn't have to be in the same lane to affect the other card. That's really good.
Their deaths will please the Queen of Shadows.
Right, let's put a guy... Since we already have a 2/1 in here, let's put him here to protect... They can protect each other. he can't attack him because he's all the way over there. And how many cards does he have in his hand? It doesn't show me. I'm just gonna go.
My blade is thirsty.
I'm gonna go for his face. Because hopefully he'll have to trade his guy with my guy.
Oblivion consume you.
They will bow to the Prince of Plots.
Awesome.
Summon Valenwood Huntsman to take out your opponent's creature.
I'm totally gonna do that. So let's put this guy over in this lane because he's only a 3/1. So these two guys here can protect him if he puts something in this
Bondar
lane.
curse you.
I'll grind their bones.
Uh-oh, that's a Kodo.
Actions provide one-shot abilities.
Does this let me go face? Because if I can hit his face with this, we have lethal. Yes, okay.
For the grain.
Did he just throw a bomb?
Never escape. Reeve will destroy you.
I think he just threw a fucking bottle. Anyway, so one thing you have to look out is always keep in mind like how much damage you have, and you don't want to miss. You don't want to trade when you can just hit them in the face. I like this. This is cool. It's a lot like Hearthstone meets Magic the Gathering.
I'm guessing that's Reeve.
These mortals must not be allowed to reveal Lord Narathan's plans. Destroy them.
Well, that's cool.
You will use Magicka to play your cards.
Well, we only have one Magicka right now. It seems to go up every turn, and so this is the only choice that we have. Let's put him in this lane. So he's only a shitty 1/1, but when he attacks, he does 2 damage. So he's like a rushdown creature.
Your Magicka increases by 1 each turn.
Unfortunately, we can't do anything to protect him. So there's nothing stopping this guy from attacking this guy and still living. But what we can do is put this guy here, and then he'll be able to kill whatever he puts down this lane next.
Their deaths will bring glory to the Empire.
And so because of this, our best option, if we just do this, it'll still be alive and there'll be no reason. But if we hit here, that's 1 extra damage we can do to his face. So let's do that. And he takes the cost of the trade. So now we have a choice. We can either do 1 damage to this, trade that, and then have an empty lane for us to deal with. We can play this, trade here, and then have like a straw. He'll trade here, and then we'll have a 3/4 on the board. Or we can just play this, which will make this a 3/4. It'll make it a 2, and then they'll give him. I think our best chance is to do this and just like plop this down, because this will have the strongest overall net effect. And then next turn we can play both these cards.
Awaiting your command.
Now you'll pay.
And I'm going to... I don't think there's any reason to trade, because I think he's going to run his 2/2 into my 3/2 for me. And I don't care about this 1/1 so much. Oh, maybe I made a poor decision. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. So for now, if we wanted to, we could boost up our creature. We can only deal 1 damage though. So I think our best plan is just to do a trade here, and then so we'll put down a guy here, and then
We'll hold the line.
ooh, That's the voice actor. I know that voice actor. That's a really good voice actor. This guy that does the voice of Minsk from Baldur's Gate.
For honor and glory.
I'm gonna assume he's just gonna hit me in the face here, so I'm gonna hit him in the face. Otherwise, he has to trade both of these into that. Even if he does that, he's still both in. Now that he's done that, okay, so we've got options here. So as far as action economy goes, I think our best bet is to play these two together, and then we can put that 4 damage to his face, put the 3 damage on the creature to get rid of it. It's a bottle, and
Tell me your injuries.
I'm gonna preemptively raise this to a 4/4.
I sure is bold.
So that way, when he plays something, I can take care of it. Okay, yeah. So I can
sure is bold.
trade
Tell
here,
me where it hurts.
hit here, and then we're just gonna flood
curse
the board.
Halt in the name of the Jarl.
But that's the same guy right here. And we got this. Unless he can, like, basically clean out my whole board, we've just won. Awesome. Okay, let's just hit him in the face. In a really impressive style. Let the
Tell me where it
do
hurts.
You are stronger than I thought, mortal. But you will not be able to prevent the culling. Blood will flow, and my master will let loose darkness upon the world.
Alright, I gotta say, for tutorial battles, this is pretty fun. I'm enjoying this more than most. And it's doing a good job of breaking me in. So it's like, so far, this is fantastic. Wow, and now he's a 6/2. But he costs the same amount. Like, how does this work for balance? Like, this card just got... That's really interesting that they have this mechanic. That essentially, you get the same cost minion, but he just keeps getting better and better. And now we get to pick something based on our strength. So do we want... Let's take a look at this. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. That's kind of a control card. Charge, which means that as soon as we play it, we can attack. So this is like paying 3 mana to do 2 damage. Or a Bog Lurcher, which it does 9 attack, but it only has 1 defense. So anything can take it out. With the deck that we have, I think between all of these... Oh, we get all of them. Okay, we don't have to pick. Okay, sure. I thought they were forcing us to pick between the 3. I would have picked the Battle Orc, because I think that's the most versatile out of the 3. Although they're all interesting. However, before we continue, I'm going to take a pause, and I will start working on the next video. Thank you for joining me. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'll see you next time. Until then, this is TwinkleButt.